Hey everybody, welcome back. Devin, the OG, the original Grognard, sitting here back down at the computer, and we're looking and continuing our playthrough of John Tiller's American Civil War series, Campaign Atlanta. We're doing the campaign for Atlanta, scenario number, the third battle in the campaign, Battle for Cassville. Let's just get right into it, shall we? Yeah, so some of you may notice that 1st Division's not doing a real good job holding Cassville. In fact, most of 1st Division is retreating from Cassville. Yeah. So, I don't think we're going to be keeping what little remains down here of 1st Division, and they're not going to try to hold. We're going to try to pull back, reform up on this hill line, and hopefully with 1st and 2nd Division with a brigade in reserve and the 8 guns on the hill, hoping they will rain down holy fire upon the rebels. Yeah, we're going to hope that 1st and 2nd Division will hold out as long as it takes 20th Corps to come down and get into position and flank the rebels from their left flank. That's the plan. Part of me is almost wishing I hadn't assigned 3rd Division this way, because I may need all that, but if I hadn't moved 3rd Division over into these woods, then the Rebs would probably just flank me anyway, so it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. And one thing I did find out, this supply wagon right here, even though it is 3rd Division supply wagon, it actually can supply everybody. So that's a good thing to know. And with the rebels coming and coming hard, we're gonna pull a supply wagon back up on the hill. We're gonna take 1st Division's commander Hovey and get him back a little bit more protected up here. Now these are, let's see, routed. These guys, they're just disrupted. Okay, well, let's get these guys in line formation. Make sure we got that. The right one selected. There we go. Can't do much more than that. Quality E. That's why they ran away. So I've got like 3 brigades left down here. So we're going to try to extricate these brigades across the open field, getting shot at by these rebel units to try to get them over here. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, technically, I should be able to get them back into good position. 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe. It depends on how much it costs me to go up that stupid hill. And, oh, sneeze cubby dog. Oh, I hate that. It's about right there. You just want to sneeze, and it doesn't come through. And I look like an idiot. Okay, so let's go ahead and these guys are going to get shot. Yep. Well, that's not bad. One man. Okay, I can take those types. Oh, and they're disrupted. That's right. So they're going to be moving like crap. Oh, this is going to be bad. I don't think I'm going to be able to extricate these guys. I might be able to, because they're not disrupted. And that's out of movement. Okay, so yeah, they're going to get hit from behind. That's not good. That's not good at all. I'm going to have to extend the line. I'm going to have to move. Oh, and they're 1st Brigade. 1st Brigade. Okay, so we're going to have to shift 1st Brigade down. Stop shooting at me. 1st Brigade down. Keep moving them down. We'll move. Let's see who. Yeah, reserves of 55 men. Oh, okay, so 3rd Brigade. Yeah, under Strickland, we're gonna have to move him up, and we have no more reserve. So this is not going to be good. But at least now we've got a full line of troops on the line. All right, so now let us rain down holy fire upon these secessionist rebel troops. Let's see. 400 men, 200 men. All right, well, let's see. What can they see? They can't see much. They can see into Cassville, though. They're all disrupted. Let's see. Can we see here? No, can't see there. So we're going to have to fire into Cassville. All right. No effect, of course not. Let's turn these guys a little bit. I'm not going to do a lot of casualties, I have a feeling. Mostly because of the range. We're at 3, 4. hexes here, so my rifle fire is not going to be that effective. Of course, fortunately, neither is they. Of course, I say that and they do 3 casualties to me. Let's see. Let's fire there. Oh, range of weapon exceeded. Alright, fire into there. Pick one of the brigades at random. And you know what? Let's just pour a lot of fire into those 4 brigades there. Who have we got there? What are they looking like? 100 men, 80 men, 80 men, 100 men. Yeah, we'll pick on the short bus guys right there. 2 men. No effect. I almost feel bad shooting into the Harry house because you never really want to shoot up civilians' houses. But bad guys are in it, so they're going to get shot at. Sorry. And fire down into that. All right, so basically all I've got left is for 2nd Corps, or 20th, 23rd Corps, 1st and 2nd Divisions, is my artillery. Let's take 1 battery, fire into there. 7 men, not as much as I'd like. Fire into there. 8 men, not bad. All right, so you know what? Let's go ahead and take care of our cavalry. Cavalry. Let's see, we got those guys. We got that stacks, and we got they're disrupted. I think we want to fire into that stack because there's lots of guys in that stack. And not all of them are disrupted. 24 men. See, now why can't my other guns get those type of casualties? Alright, still not going to push my cavalry up. Cavalry. Okay, so let's go ahead. And these guys are not going to make a lot of progress. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, 4 brigades. Do we know who they are? No, we don't know who they are. 39th Alabama, 25th Alabama. That was a bunch of Alabama boys. Inman's Division, Alda's Brigade under Deus. Okay. B. Yeah, of course they're better quality than mine, because that's the way it always works. So let's just go ahead and start pouring fire into those guys. Was not expecting to run into them so soon, but hey, as I have often been told, you fight with what's in front of you. So these guys are really not going to advance very far. Yeah, I'm going to be getting about 1 hex of movement with all these guys. So hopefully, maybe I'll pull them back. We'll see. All right, so that's it for those guys. Well, Corps Commander. Take a look at his. Yeah, his command radius is fine. He can stay right there where he's at. Don't need to see the visible hexes. All right, Hooker's Corps, Hooker's Men. 2, 3. Okay, and I'm only going to move him 4 spaces because I want. Oh, serious? All right. I wanted the rest of the Corps to catch up to him, but it didn't seem like that was going to happen. Everybody's moving, yada, yada, yada. Nice and long lines behind. I don't think I got any. Nope, that's a scheduled. Take a look at arrived. Oh, we did. Brigadier General. More troops. Oh, these guys are at least B quality. Hallelujah. 1st Brigade of 2nd Division. Are these guys 2nd Division as well? No, those guys are 1st Division. So we'll get at least 2 divisions coming on from 20th Corps. So let's see. Oh, these guys are beefy. 478, 574, 473. Oh, thank God for Hooker's reserves. All right, so let's just start moving these guys up. Oh, and I press Alt and they don't want to all come along. All right, but that's good. Again, we're going to have just we're going to be playing traffic cop with all these troops and guns and everything. Well, let's move the guns up 1 more. Let's move the wagon up 1 more. Let's move the wagon in with them, so that'll at least get me 2 more hexes of movement. There we go. Get the brigade scattered out some. Let's see. There's 2nd Division's commander. That reminds me. Where's 1st Division? There's 1st Division's commander. And there's Hooker of 20th Corps right there. Okay, so that's good. That's fine. Want him kind of centralized. Now see, his Corps command is much less than Schofield's. You see that? Schofield has a huge Corps command, whereas Hooker's Corps command value is much smaller. I wonder why that is. Oh, Command C, Leadership B, and what's Schofield? Command D, Leadership C. Oh, you know what I think it is? Because I'm on my horse. Yeah, Hooker is still mounted. Yep, that's the thing right there. No, Schofield's mounted as well. That is so weird. Maybe because I moved. That may be the reason. Because I think because I moved, my command radius is less. So we'll have to check that next turn before I move. So I think that's going to be all that we can do for this turn, and we'll be right back. And we'll hope and pray that the rebels don't push too hard up onto the hill. I'll be back. All right, so we're back, and it didn't go as bad as it could have been, but there were other things that the computer did to bring me some concern. All right, reinforcements arrived. 2 units disrupted out of 5 checked. 0 units rallied out of 3 checked. 1 unit recovered all fatigue out of 1 check. That's always good. 0 units routed. We like to see that number. And 1 unit resupplied out of 1 check. All right, so turn 15. So what actually happened? They definitely are moving stuff from this flanking position back towards the Harry House. In fact, this entire stack, 18th, 38th, and 35th Alabama, definitely came back, and we're trying to reinforce these units here around the Harry House. He kind of shifted some troops to his flank to kind of get out of Cassville proper, and he looks like he's really stacking up his left flank, which really isn't a bad idea because he doesn't know about Hooker's Corps yet. But this flank is very, very weak. Not a bad call on his part. Shifted more troops kind of from Harry House more towards the center. Did not really push hard on the remnants of 2nd Brigade. And we've seen more units showing up back here. So he's got at least another division of troops back here probably. So, yeah. Got to hold out for Hooker's Corps to show up. Exchange some gunfire here. My guys held tight. That's going to give me. It's good because it's going to give me a chance to start feeding more regiments into the line, and didn't do anything against my cavalry. So let's go ahead and start this off with my cavalry because I just love shooting artillery. And let's see, what do we want to shoot at? Let's continue shooting at here. No, let's not shoot it there. They're already disrupted. Can we shoot here? Ooh, those are good. That's a good target. Let's see. Let's 200 and 100 men. All right, yeah. Okay, we'll shoot at that. 28 men. Well, quality B cannons. All right, I can't complain about that. So I'm glad that those guys are getting some good shots in. What is my cavalry, my artillery on the hill? Yeah, quality B, quality C. Okay, so mixed bag. Let's hold off firing the artillery till I can get some guys. Okay, these guys are still disrupted, but I can still flip them around. Okay, let's get him facing the right way. Get him. No, that's formation. We want to do an about face. And of course, they run out of movement points because they're disrupted. And those guys are still routed. Those guys are still routed. Those guys are still routed. Of course, that doesn't surprise me. The red-based guys, that's 2nd Brigade. They are way out of command range. Let's see, where is their commander? He's not running away. Oh, he is running away with them. All right, well, they are in command. These guys are out of command because if you can take a look. Yeah, there's the brigade commander's command range. So the units that are still in good order and trying to get away are the ones that are in bad condition without the commander. So all right, let's just get these guys. Yeah, let's get these guys on the hill or behind the line, and then we'll shift them to the flank. There we go, and then I'll just slide them down here and try to plug any gaps with them. These guys are disrupted. And aside from getting shot at, they're not going to make it that far because their movement is crap when they're disrupted. All right, so those two guys, those guys aren't going to be able to move. They're routed. All right, let's take a look at what we can start shooting at. Beautiful, beautiful open ground, though. Good, good ground. I'm on the hill, so that gives me a height advantage if they want to try to melee. Of course, if they really wanted to start shooting, their troops are better quality than mine, and they've got the numbers advantage. If they just wanted to sit back, they could probably shoot me off this hilltop. But that'll take time. Time for Hooker's Corps to get into position. Let's go ahead and shoot here. Okay. Not a lot of casualties. I mean, we're looking at, yeah, what, 500, 750 yards most of these shots. So, yeah, not surprising me. We're not getting that many casualties until we get over here. They really started pushing up by the Harry House. 15 men. See, that's better. Disrupted. 259 men. I don't think they're going to have any more units. So this brigade, or this regiment, will shift that regiment down to reinforce the 95 men. And they'll fire into all those Alabama regiments. 11 men, not bad, but they moved, could have been higher. Let's fire into the 38th Alabama. No effect, but, you know, 96 men and disrupted. No big surprise. Let's see, my cannonade up here. What shall they fire at? What do we want to see? Let's see, 400 men, 300 men, 90, 300, 70, 100. Okay, so the biggest threat is this brigade, or these two, probably, well, it's probably the entire division online, but this brigade, or two brigades right there. So let's take these guys and fire into that hex. 10 men. Could be better. 11 men. Okay, so 4 guns. Not quite doing what my cavalry cannons are doing, but, you know, whatever. Okay, let's look at the 3rd Corps, or 3rd Division. Just keep pouring fire into those Alabama boys. 7 men. Defensive fire. Oh, no defensive fire. These guys will join the line. And fire, let's go to the 22nd. And let's... Part of me wants to put them in column so I can move faster, but I don't think that's a good idea. These guys are in column. Let's try moving... Okay, so in column formation, they at least move a little bit faster. But those guys have got to shift into line next formation. We'll have these guys follow up. Supply wagon, division commander, brigade commander, corps commander. Okay, we wanted to take a look at Hooker. See, his command radius is still bad. Let's get the, well, actually, let's get these guys. I don't want them mounted. So get them. All right, dismounted, and his command radius didn't change. Okay. All right, so let's make sure we get these guys all together. There we go. 1 movement point. Now grab the entire column. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to get across that stream. Nope, not going to get across that stream. Keep these guys moving. Two whole hexes. I hate playing traffic jam. But we have units that have arrived. Bushbeck. Okay, that's 2nd Brigade of 2nd Division. About what I expect. But yeah, quality Bs and Cs. Yeah, I definitely like that. Like seeing those quality Bs. It's pretty bad when I'm ecstatic that, oh, I've got some quality B troops. Woo! Yeah. Well, that's the Union at this late stage of the war, I reckon. All right, so I think that's everybody that we moved. That's 23rd Corps. We've did 3rd Division of 23rd Corps, 1st and 2nd. I think everybody's shot. Let's take a quick look-see. Fired. I believe. Now, those guys couldn't fire. Those guys are moved. I don't think they can see anything. Nope. These guys can fire. Oh, see, that's why every once in a while you want to hit the fire button just to make sure. These guys may be disrupted, but they can still shoot. So let's go ahead. Put some fire. Pretty sure those are Alabama boys still. Don't know. Yeah, okay. I think that's done. We'll go for a 3rd turn. Be right back. All right. Not as bad as it could have been. Again, all right. We're stepping into whatever turn. Turn 16. Reinforcements arrived. 2 units undisrupted out of 4 checked. Yay. 0 units rallied out of 3 checked. 1 unit recovered all fatigue out of 6 checked. And 0 units routed. Again, we'd love to see that. Turn 16, yeah. So he's definitely shifting. Let's see, where am I? Okay. He's definitely shifting. He shifted another brigade. Wow, those guys are... Oh, that's cavalry. That is absolutely horrible. I thought I was actually going to be worried about him. But he started moving this, looks like this cavalry brigade back from this road to here. And everything he had around the Harry house, he started to shift more towards Cassville, which was good because I was able to take pot shots at it as it was moving. So it could either be a good for me or bad for me. Good for me is that it could be that the AI is throwing its hand in the air and running around like, you know, squirrels at a rave. Or he could be consolidating everything in Cassville, getting everything all online before he makes the push up in force. Could be bad. But yeah, he's still shifting more troops down this road. Reinforce this hex, I think, with 1 or 2 troops. Didn't do anything around here where my cavalry... And he really doesn't have to. I think he's pretty much on defensive orders just to try to defend and hold that objective. So he didn't really do much here, but there was a little bit of movement here. And as you can tell, all the brigade or 2 or whatever it is that was on this hill is definitely moving up into Cassville. So we're looking at 1 or 2 divisions probably going to be on the line in Cassville. And he's got a lot more numbers than I do. So Hooker, get your ass in gear and get down here, because if they decide to make a push, I'm not going to be able to hold. All right. Let's go back to my favorite pastime of shooting my cavalry cannons. Well, he did move more stuff around out of line. Oh, he's still got those guys and those guys. Let's shoot at those guys. And I'll shoot at that unit. 22 men. I love those cavalry guys. All right, now what we're going to do here, what we've got to do here, he has got to move into line formation. And do I have I do have enough movement to get up there, thank God. Because we need more. Whoops, wrong button. And no, I meant to hit the Alt button, not the Windows button. So let's melee, clear melee. We don't want to do that. We want to press Control so we can shoot at them. Okay, there's that, and both those brigades fire at the 19th. There we go. Now let's get this guy. Where's my okay? Here. Oh, so that's a reserve. Okay, so actually, yeah. Let's move. Let's have 1st Brigade pile up here. There we go. Those are the light blue colored guys, and there's the reserve. Whereas we'll take 2nd Brigade and have them stack up on the right. Okay, yeah, that way. I don't think I have the movement. Nope, so hopefully those guys don't get jumped. Oh, 2nd Brigade needs to get... let's put him right about there. Supply wagon. Division. And of course, they're still good with the Corps Commander. Yeah, his command radius. Yeah, I don't have anything to worry about from 23rd Corps' commander. Schofield looks like he's got, well, he does have huge command bonus or radius. All right, let's not get to that. Let's go over and play with Hooker's troops for a little bit. Okay, so again, we're wanting to push them through this valley here, form up behind the Crawford house, and push them over this hilltop to hit the flank. Maybe even down as far as the, well, when I get the 1st Division stacked up, it'll probably be 6 or 8 hexes wide. So it'll be coming over the hill and the female college, hopefully in time to hit the ribs before they push up the hill. All right, so let's move the entire. Yeah, that's all we could move. Crossing over that stream's costing big points. All right, so we'll go there, pull the entire rest of the division with them, and let's go here. Pulling that up. Do we have units? Do we have reinforcements? Oh, more. Yeah, again, more reinforcements. Rest of the, looks like the rest of the corps. Do we have any more units scheduled? Oh yes, we still got a bunch more troops. So yeah, looks like Hooker's entire 20th Corps. Okay, more traffic, more playing with the traffic jam. All right, so let's go ahead back into the center, and just rain hell down from on high. Because I need to inflict as many casualties as I can before those Rebs decide they want to make the push up the hill. Trying to click too fast, and I sometimes miss the opportunity fire. Okay, these guys need to move. Oh, stop shooting at me. They're trying to run away. Of course, they're disrupted, so they only move 1 hex. Wonderful. These guys can shift down here like that, and they'll play in reserve, and the 3 routed guys, of course, are still routed. Let's see, has fired. Go with these guys, fire into there. Just keep firing. Again, very low casualties. He's inflicting more casualties on me just because of weight of firepower. I mean, he's got 3, 6, probably 900, 1,000 men in that hex. I've got, 300. So, I mean, he is definitely outnumbering me, and he's definitely got the better skill. So, like I said, as long as he's happy and content to tidy up his lines and not charge me, I'm good with that. Come on, Hooker, get moving. All right, so that's 3 turns. We'll call it here. Yeah, I'm actually having fun with this one. It's kind of funny. I'm finding myself enjoying the Civil War battles more than the World War II, the Panzer campaigns and modern campaigns that I've done. And I don't know why, because normally Civil War and Napoleonics really aren't my groove thing. I think one of the reasons has to do with the graphics, and thank God for the graphics, the gold update that they did to the ACW titles, which I'm still waiting for them to do for the Napoleonic titles. Kind of holding off buying any of Tiller's Napoleonic titles till all of them get the gold upgrade, but it just looks so much prettier. And then the modern warfare, I have to fight it on the 2D view, and it's all NATO symbols, and I don't mind that. It just looks prettier when you're looking at the game like this. So, of course, I'm a simple man to please, anyways. But I think that'll do it. And questions, comments, concerns, complaints, criticisms in the comment section below. Hey, y'all.